Welcome to Motor Masters, your destination for machines that dominate air, land, and beyond. Whether it's a stealth fighter slicing the sky or a supercar burning rubber, we bring you the engineering, power, and legacy that drive the world forward. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to never miss a moment of high-octane history. When it comes to air superiority, one name has stood above the rest for nearly half a century: the McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. An aircraft born from the skies of the Cold War, designed with one mission in mind: total dominance of the airspace. Today, the F-15 remains one of the most successful and respected fighter jets in aviation history, with a kill-to-loss ratio that is unmatched by any other fighter, ever. The story of the F-15 begins in the late 1960s. As U.S. military planners observed the emergence of highly maneuverable Soviet jets like the MiG-29 Foxbat, it became clear that America needed a new kind of fighter. A jet that could not only outpace but outfight anything in the sky. In 1969, the U.S. Air Force awarded the development contract to McDonnell Douglas, and what followed was a revolutionary shift in air combat design. The F-15 was the first U.S. fighter to be developed with a full commitment to air superiority, not multirole, not compromised. Its philosophy was simple: no air-to-air combat should ever be fought on equal terms. From the very beginning, the F-15 was designed to dominate. The result was an aircraft with blistering performance. The Eagle features twin Pratt & Whitney F-100 engines producing over 29,000 pounds of thrust each with afterburners. Combined, these engines allow the F-15 to reach speeds of Mach 2.5, that's over 3,000 kilometers per hour. It can climb to 65,000 feet and accelerate vertically like a rocket. At one point, the F-15 even set world records for time to climb, reaching altitudes that commercial airliners can only dream of. But speed alone doesn't win dogfights. The F-15's design includes a large, bubble canopy providing unmatched visibility. Its blended wing body shape and high thrust-to-weight ratio give it incredible agility, allowing it to pull tight turns at high speeds. The aircraft's fly-by-wire control system and powerful hydraulics make it highly responsive in combat. Avionics played a massive role in the Eagle's effectiveness. The original F-15A featured the AN/APG-63 radar, one of the first pulse Doppler radars in a fighter jet. It allowed pilots to detect, track, and target enemies at long range, even below the horizon or in cluttered ground environments. Later variants would receive even more advanced radar systems, increasing detection range, accuracy, and resistance to jamming. The Eagle's weapons loadout is equally impressive. It carries a combination of AIM-7 Sparrow and AIM-120 MRAAM missiles for beyond visual range engagements, as well as AIM-9 Sidewinders for close-range dogfights. For the classicists, the F-15 also retains an internal M61 Vulcan 20mm rotary cannon, capable of firing over 6,000 rounds per minute. It's a throwback to a time when air combat could still come down to guns. From the moment it entered service in 1976, the F-15 proved itself as a dominant force. It quickly earned a reputation for being untouchable in the air. Israel, one of the first foreign operators, flew the F-15 with deadly effectiveness, scoring dozens of kills without a single loss. During the 1982 Lebanon War, Israeli F-15s shot down 29 Syrian aircraft in just a few days. All without a single F-15 being lost. The United States would soon echo that combat success. During the Gulf War in 1991, F-15C Eagles were responsible for 34 of the 37 U.S. Air Force air-to-air victories. They hunted down Iraqi MiGs, Mirages, and helicopters with terrifying efficiency. Not one F-15 was lost in air-to-air combat. The aircraft's legendary kill ratio now stands at over 100-0, an unprecedented record that still holds today. Although designed originally for air superiority, the platform evolved into a multirole variant, the F-15E Strike Eagle. This twin-seat version expanded the jet's capabilities into deep strike missions, carrying guided bombs, air-to-surface missiles, and reconnaissance pods. The Strike Eagle could fly low and fast, delivering pinpoint strikes under cover of darkness, then climb high and defend itself on the way out. This made it a favorite during campaigns in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria. The Strike Eagle proved just as versatile as the original, capable of fighting its way in and out of hostile airspace while delivering precision payloads. With conformal fuel tanks for extended range and upgraded avionics, it became a true do-everything combat jet. Countries like Saudi Arabia and Qatar continue to operate their own versions of the F-15E, further solidifying its international legacy. In recent years, the F-15 has entered a new chapter. Rather than being retired, the U.S. Air Force doubled down on its capabilities. Enter the F-15EX Eagle II, the most advanced version yet. While stealth jets like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II steal headlines, the Eagle II focuses on brute force, capacity, and cost-effectiveness. The F-15X features modern radar systems like the AN/APG-82 AESA, digital flight controls, and a completely updated electronic warfare suite. It can carry up to 22 air-to-air missiles, more than any other fighter. It's faster than the F-35, has a longer range, and requires no expensive stealth coating. With open mission systems and digital architecture, the X is also future-proof, ready to integrate new weapons, sensors, and battlefield networks as they evolve. Perhaps the biggest advantage of the F-15X is its cost and reliability. It can be built quickly, shares infrastructure with older F-15s, and has a proven maintenance record. In a world where peer adversaries are rising fast, the Eagle II gives the U.S. Air Force a powerful, high-capacity fighter it can field immediately, without the delays and expenses tied to next-gen stealth programs. Despite being a design from the 1970s, the F-15 continues to fly missions in multiple countries, defending borders, enforcing no-fly zones, and providing air cover in conflict zones. It remains a workhorse, a frontline warrior, and an airborne legend. No discussion of the F-15 would be complete without mentioning its psychological impact. Pilots who fly it speak of its responsiveness, raw power, and confidence-inspiring control. Adversaries know its reputation, and air forces around the world respect its dominance. To fly an Eagle is to fly with history on your wings. From its earliest days on Cold War alert to its modern role in high-tech joint operations, the F-15 has earned its place in the pantheon of military aviation. It wasn't designed to be stealthy. It wasn't designed to be cheap. It was designed to win, and for over 40 years, that's exactly what it's done. With more than 1,600 units produced in operators across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, the Eagle's legacy stretches far beyond American skies. And with the F-15EX rolling off the production line, that legacy is far from over. Few aircraft define air dominance the way the F-15 Eagle does. It is fast, powerful, adaptable, and undefeated in aerial combat. It has flown for decades and will continue to fly for decades more. It is a machine that reshaped the skies, not just for the United States, but for global air power. Thanks for watching Motor Masters, where machines like the F-15 Eagle come to life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into America's ultimate air superiority fighter, give it a like, hit subscribe, and tap the bell so you're always locked onto the next legend. From Cold War steel to modern-day firepower, we bring you the machines that command land, air, and imagination. Until next time, keep your throttle open and your eyes on the skies.